Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is the Friday Challenge, where I ask you to look through your long boxes and find cool books based on a theme. This week, it's going to be Westerns. So Westerns are, books that feature the Wild West, or, that sort of cowboys and Indians kind of thing. Yeah, I was actually asked to do this by one of my viewers, so hey, why not? So these are not in any particular order, to tell you the truth. It's not like one is better than two. I actually like all these books, but you'll see that I did find a theme within the theme. So these are all Good Girl art covers that are also Westerns, but you don't have to do that with your Westerns. You can do like whatever ones you like. I just like to have that extra theme of Good Girl art covers. So we're going to start out with Cowgirl Romances. And this is actually kind of a funny cover. This is Cowgirl Romances #1, and it's also known as the Making Bacon. So, they're kind of getting romantic, and there's bacon being cooked. And, that's a very, it's a slang expression. Making bacon is another term for getting it on. So this is Cowgirl Romances #1. It's just a really funny, suggestive cover. And another great series with really great Good Girl art covers is Cowpuncher. And this is Cowpuncher #2. And I like the two guys, they're fighting over the girl, kind of. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like one guy's maybe going to brand the girl. I don't know. And she's in bondage, and just a great cover. I just really like this one. So this is Cowpuncher #2. And number 8 on my list is another Cowpuncher. This is Cowpuncher #5. I just like fire covers. I always, and this is like a Good Girl art plus fire cover plus Western. It's just a really great one. So I just like the way the flames look on it. I think it's a really great cover. So this is Cowpuncher #5. And one more Cowpuncher. And I promise no more Cowpunchers after this. Okay, so this is Cowpuncher #4. And just another great Good Girl art cover. I'm not sure who did the cover. Let me see. Al Ulmer did the cover. He does really great covers. He might have done the other ones as well. Very much his style. So this is Al Ulmer cover, and it's Cowpuncher #4. My copy is a little rough. I mean, actually, this part is really great. It's just this one corner. It's just been ripped off. So if it wasn't for that, it would be a much higher grade. But it presents well for the 1.5 that it is. But yeah, I really like this book, actually. Okay, so next one on my list is another character that I really like. I actually just recently finished getting her complete run, and her run is called Firehair Comics. This is Firehair Comics #1, and she originally appeared in Ranger Comics, but this one, is her first self-titled issue. And I just think it's a great one because she's fighting two bears, and she has like a little puny dagger to work with. So I'm not sure if she'll do that well, but yeah, hey, two bears, one dagger. So just a fun cover. And this is Firehair Comics #1. And next one is another series that I've been trying to get the full run of. I'm only missing one issue, actually, is Annie Oakley. And it's sort of, typical cowgirl, and get the cowboy literally jumping through hoops for her. So I think that's kind of fun. So this is Annie Oakley #3 from 1948. And it's, I'm not sure who did the cover. I'm not sure who did the cover. It says Bill Williams, but I'm not sure if he did the cover or not. Almost looks like somebody else, but I'm not sure who it is. So yeah, Annie Oakley #3. And the next one is Women Outlaws number 1. And I think this is just a great Western cover because it's the good girls, but also it's like the can girls, the Wild West feel to it. Like everyone's got a gun, everyone's like shooting at each other, and it's like the saloon with even the spittoon. I just think that's really great, and you always see the barkeep whenever he's like basically always panicking that he's going to get shot as everyone else is shooting each other. So I just think it's a great cover. So this is Women Outlaws number 1. And this one was actually mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent because Wortham didn't like the way that the girls were behaving. So he thought it was like inappropriate for women to behave like this. And yeah, I just thought that was interesting. So Women Outlaws number 1 from 1948. Another book from the late 40s. So this is from 1947. This is Ranger Comics number 38. And this is another one that was mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent. And it's mentioned because of this cover. Because, it's just it's sort of brutal that the girl's getting hung. And the horse is being, obviously chased off in order to help facilitate the hanging of the woman. So, yeah, this is Ranger Comics number 38 from 1947. Another one that was mentioned in The Seduction of the Innocent. So, very interesting. And number 2 on my list is Wonder Woman. Even Wonder Woman got in the act of doing Westerns. So this is a really interesting one. She's like riding the buffaloes and trying to save this guy that's been strapped to the buffalo. It's just a really interesting one. So it's Wonder Woman and the Mines of Time. So maybe she goes back in time into the Wild West. I don't know. So yeah, just a really cool one. This is a H.G. Peter cover. And just a fun one. So yeah, Wonder Woman number 17 from 1946. And the last one is a Matt Baker cover. This is Western Bandit Trails number 2 from St. John Publications, 1948 or 49. But just a really great Matt Baker cover. Again, sort of like the typical, saloon girl or girl that you'd see like back in the Wild West with the big feather in her hair and that kind of sexy style dress. And, everyone's shooting at each other in Western comics. So this one's a really great one. So bit of good girl, Matt Baker, and some cool gun action as well. So Western Bandit Trails number 2. That's my last book out of my 10 books that I'm showing this week. If you have some great Western comics, all you have to do is use the hashtag, record a video of showing your books and use the hashtag Friday Comic Challenge and hashtag Westerns. So I'd like to see what people come up with, and thanks again for watching. If you like this kind of video, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Bye.